Guys, it's finally here. The last day of December of 2023. Today is Sunday, December 31st, 2023. So we have to, I guess, reflect a little bit on your past year choices from the beginning to the end to see how they worked out. Hopefully you have more positive than negative experiences. And with the new year coming, everybody tends to make New Year's resolutions and stuff like that to better off their life. And I'm going to have a few myself too. I know I definitely would like to be a little bit more healthier and lose some weight. Been lately eating a lot more salads than I usually do and make some upcoming changes. It's exciting, but yet it's so scary when you're doing changes. So us as human beings, we're all used to complacency. If it ain't broke, don't fix it type. But a lot of times you cheat yourself because you don't challenge yourself on improving. Okay, we're scared for change. We're scared that the change we make is going to disrupt the quality of life we're currently living and used to. So I challenge you to make some of the changes, because sometimes, I don't care if it's with a job, if it's in a relationship or family or friends, a lot of times we're definitely not happy, or we can see room for improvement, and we're waiting and waiting and waiting to hope that change is going to come into effect. And a lot of times that change needs to start from within, meaning you have to do something different. With your job, for example, just go into work early. When your job's over, stay a little longer. When it's your lunchtime, just do things different. Trust me, your coworkers, your boss will notice it. So if you're looking for possibly a raise or a promotion, something like that, you're going to start to show them that you care a little bit more about that job than you do yourself. And maybe sacrificing your family by getting home late and that kind of stuff. So those are the type of changes that I'm talking about. It doesn't necessarily have to be with just your job. But if you're in a relationship and things ain't working, and I've been in a long relationship myself, it just reaches the point where you're talking, they may be hearing you, but they're not listening to what you're saying. So you got to do things differently. If you guys argue a lot, just bite the bullet, bite your tongue, stop arguing. That is going to speak volumes in a relationship, because when you start cutting down in communication, if your partner in your relationship cares just the slightest about you, they're going to notice it. They're going to ask you, pull you to the side and say, hey, something's been different with you. And that might be a great opportunity to bring up some of the points that you're having issues with, and just take that kind of format and do it. I don't care if you're at school, co-workers again, family, friends, neighbors, just do things different. I think it's Albert Einstein said, lunacy is doing the same thing over and over, but yet expecting a different result or outcome. So it starts with you, change your attitude. If you want people to change around you, do some of the changes you're looking or asking or expecting others to make. So with the new 2024 year just around the corner, basically, maybe some of the changes are positive. They're scary, but it starts with you. And I don't know, but I'm gonna try to do a little bit more better vlogging myself, improve on that, make it a little bit not too long, but yet very understandable and very relatable to everybody's relationship. So again, Happy New Year to everyone. Of my kids, Giovanni, Marcella, I miss you guys. My mom's still alive. She's 89 years old. I got to visit her a few days ago. And, I got my brother Mark down in Fort Lauderdale. Haven't seen him in a while. Wish him a Happy New Year as well. And everybody else, my friends and you guys, just love one another. Show love, get love. Anyway, God bless. Peace.